started to think about how beauty cannot possibly be immortal and cannot possibly be defined through a single goddess like Aphrodite or Venus, because there's such a wide spectrum having to do with beauty. More eloquently stated by Socrates, he said in his aesthetic categories of beauty that there were three types of beautiful: ideal beauty, spiritual beauty, and functional beauty. So why celebrate the birth of something that is only representational of ideal beauty? We can only see Venus. She means nothing, and neither does her ideal beauty. Why celebrate the birth of a figure that represents the male mind's interpretation of what a woman should look like? Keyword should. This basic idea of what a woman should look like and what is beautiful kickstarted some research I did on female Baroque artists and the first female artist ever commissioned for her work in art history, named Artemisia Gentileschi. She had her own experience as a woman, dealing with rape, childbirth, and marriage, and often her paintings seem to circulate around the dark themes surrounding her gender. And just, also the underlying struggles of being a female artist in the 17th century. Anyway, she produced the image of inward beauty of a woman from a woman's perspective, being the only woman to offer that perspective at the time. Her painting provides many inspirational images, not having to do with what a female should look like, but what a female does look like, showing aspects of not only ideal beauty, but functional and spiritual beauty. I was so inspired by this artist that I not only discovered my own definition of beauty, but I also did my entire senior exhibition on Artemisia. She got my mind out of the dirty gutters of art history, and when I started spending time researching her work, I realized that all other images of Venus or Judith or any other representational character representing ideal beauty were just creations, just sexual creations brought on by the male mind, made to be unmemorable. Killing this creature of sexual beauty made me feel free and made me think that I don't have to conform to the stereotypes of my gender or the ideals of